Hey, this is Bizzarefurhead signing back onto YouTube. I know it's been freaking forever since I've actually done a video on YouTube. What we got here is a John Deere L130 riding lawnmower. Now, this is a mower that I picked up for free because it didn't run, it didn't move, and the owners wanted rid of it. So they contacted me. And basically, for the first couple weeks that I was working on this, we can see my little list here. So the first thing I did, because it didn't run, was I cleaned and rebuilt the carburetor. Now I had to call the think tank back home because I'd never worked on a carburetor before. I know, I'm dating myself right there. So after we got the carburetor up and going, well, I shouldn't say that. The first thing we did was put a battery in it. And when we put a battery in it, it would crank and it would start, but it wouldn't stay running. So after I called the think tank, they told me to rebuild the carburetor, and I cleaned / rebuild the carburetor. I didn't put anything new on it, so it's just a clean out on it. Then the next thing that happened was, if we pop the hood on this beastie here, put my appropriate beverage in the beverage holder and open the hood, what we can see is some wiring repair that's very traditional of the Bizzarefurhead way, wire nuts and 12 gauge wire. And so that is all going to the electronic PTO switch on the mower. And so with that on, you can see the PTO hanging down right there. I'll get to that here in a second. The next item that came to it was moving this tractor. And the story behind that is, well, when we tried to move it, it wouldn't move. Smoke started coming out from underneath the deck, and it was just toast. And so what ended up happening there was, there's two idler pulleys underneath the deck or underneath the mower on this thing. One was completely spent. Let's see if I can get it out of the trash here, or even know where it is in the trash. Probably not the best idea to go digging through there. I might get tetanus or herpetosyphilitis. So, got two pulleys coming, got a new belt here, waiting on some other stuff. So then, when we look at my little cheat sheet here, I don't know where I put it. There it is. So we got that going, and so we got the parts coming for that. We got the PTO switch taken care of. And then we started looking at the deck on this thing. Now this thing has a 48-inch deck on it, and everything on this deck was frozen or locked up. So had to get spindles coming, had to get idlers coming, had to get belts coming, or a belt coming, and had to get blades all coming for this machine. So with that being said, we have all these parts in process here for basically a free riding lawnmower. Now, on other news that we found out is wrong with this thing, that tire doesn't hold air, and the headlight is out on the front. But that's small stuff. We do have a tire coming, but apparently the tire size on this tractor is very hard to find. It is a 22 by 9.5 on a 12-inch steel rim. Not to mention, it also has a 3/16 keyway on the rim. So that's a status update on what Bizzarefurhead has been up to for so long, and the project that I'm currently working on. Bye bye, gang.